All right, good morning, good afternoon from here. Kevin is the one that's supposed to handle the program, but so I told you she deserved NYC, so she not get chance now to come up. So I also give with that. Let me just end that. Let me just bring some update to you guys. But before then, let's start with this our music. Help us share the video. All right.
It's Unveiled.
The sober captain, we Biafra Umokoko, mad people everywhere. Nana. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he depend me, oh, gaga. He depend me, oh, gaga. He depend me, oh, gaga. This your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. Ah, he depend me, oh, gaga. Mama, he depend me, oh, gaga. In this your G, he depend me, oh, gaga. Sabotu has he depend me, oh, for you. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, we're not go the first. When we talk about our freedom, we go the first. When we talk about our freedom, we go the first. Yeah, he depend me, oh gaga. Mama, he depend me, oh gaga. In this your G, he depend me, oh gaga. Sabotu was he depend me, oh gaga. Biafra voice, 247. Love you, we love you, Reggie, me blood, brother man, you know. We go Chris. Gia Magaga, Ogarov, Rasta man of God. Love you. Yeah. Biafra, you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. Water master. Love you. I can't have a go hard. I get down away from the feet. All them enemies of Biafra. Mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, now go the best. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, now go the best. Yeah, he depend me for you. He depend me.
All right. Yeah, good morning from here. Let me see who we have on the comment section. Elika Sky Cloud. Thank you for coming. Please help us to share. It's just we're going to spend just 20 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes. All right. Let me start with a Sunday Go give some updates. You cannot really, I'm not really dive into the newspaper review, but let me just take this for both the Prime Minister and every other update we have for people today. According to update again, say Sunday Go to Meiti Allah, Tinubu will not tolerate buying destruction of farmland by herdsmen. So this is coming from Sunday Igboho. According to the update, say by Adelolu Bado, Yoruba Nation activist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, on Sunday took on national president of Miyetti Allah, Kuta Kura Abdullahi Bello Bodudu for dismissing his recent quick notice to Fulani herders to evacuate the Southwest. As we all know, a few days ago, Sunday Igboho don't tell them those who they destroyed their land, they made them evacuate because that's the right thing to do. And inside there, so those Fulani respond to Sunday Igboho say, but if they are Fulani, yes, maybe they destroy people up and down for Southwest, evacuate, the ones who for the North, then go still evacuate. I not really understand. The one where the Yoruba waiting for North, not they give a problem, they only give a headache. They pay for their shops, they pay for their house, some people build their own house. Well, now that with this side bush, pursue government side bush won't take over. They are not the same, right? Right. He said the nation's constitution does not support mindless killings of farmers, vicious rape of their wives, and destruction of farmland, which were rampant during the immediate past administration of ex-President Mohamed Buhari, stressing that President Tinubu would not tolerate such unwanted development. Apparently, reaching to a report credited to Baduju in the media, Adeyemi contended that some alleged killing from herders must be stopped from reigniting tension and atmosphere of insecurity in any part of Nigeria, more especially in the agrarian community and the settlement in Yoruba by security agencies, describing the national president of Miyetti Allah, Kutahun, as a main attention seeker. He emphasized that though Nigeria constitution allows citizens to reside in any part of the country, it does not support herders under whatever grounds to graze his cattle on the farmland. Key farmers struggling to kill their living and rape their wives and daughters. And this is one of the reasons make Onyedo create a Eastern Security Network, because if you give will notice, they're not the year of if you not put pressure, they will never hear. They will never listen to you because they believe they owns the country. In a personal sign statement forwarded to journalists, Adeyemi said, "It is glad that Bojude is merely seeking undue recognition through his unjustifiable position in the canning by his fellow Fulani herders, which had caused untold hardship for small and large-scale farmers, even in the north and more prominently in the south, where they often move their cattle to graze farms and destroy cash crops." The statement read, "It is imperative for the Miyetti Allah groups to be cautious of the fact that the acts of lawlessness permitted by former President Muhammad Buhari will not hold swam under the immediate incumbent President Bola Tinubu. It will do them a lot of good to perish the thought of unprovoked attack on farmers, particularly in the Southwest, where we have lost many innocent farmers, relatives, security agencies, and the people will not allow them to further compound the woes of this common man. We are again charging the heads of security agency to round about their effort and strategies in ensuring that the substance of peace and tranquility in all parts of the country, including all the states in the Southwest, so that farmers and agrarian community will not be subjected to terror and violent attack by rural family herders and cattle rustlers. While we believe in the efficiency of the police, the Department of State Security Service, DSS, Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, and other paramilitary agencies to ensure security of lives and property, we want to charge our people to be vigilant and quickly report any act capable of breaching the peace in their respective community and location. The statement concluded. The statement makes sense, but Sunday, but you need to know, say, see what Danjuma Madoka and say, the military are not neutral. They are not neutral. They collude. They facilitate their movement. Even up to the SABC, they'll call attack you. They'll sit back, look without doing nothing. And that is why the Biafra Prime Minister out of today so have issued Operation Python must die. Wahala don burst o. So they get some update now, say, but what is it called? Is it not a Soludo or Bine? Does he go bring he doesn't go wake some pythons up? So primes that don't put operation python must die. Soludo don't go recruit new pythons. Means the python will die, go menu. Wahala go burst o. All right, let's see some of the map. Oh, I not upload all this thing. No, I not verse, so I not prepare for this book, and I can't get audio stuff today do this broadcast. So I just say since she did occupy with studies, all this NYC say you will serve Nigeria finish now. Nigeria no go serve person. I don't know how people will go NYC. I don't know. I break it the map of Enugu State of United States of Biafra. So PM I bring it that. So in my other book, I will make everything palatable because this is an emergency book as for me. Breaking the map of Idungu Umbo State of the United States of Biafra. Another again, breaking the map of Ikumisia state of the United States of Biafra. Okay, please, guys, one minute. Let me break this PM announcement. So I will just be bringing up the map for you people to see, so that many people like those who never see and may know it's exactly me they talking about. All right, in one moment, let's go this PM special announcement, which is today. Please be vigilant. Operation Python must buy the on ground now. One moment. Okay, let's go.
And your support has brought us where we are today. We have also listened to the Elders Forum of the Northern Elders Forum statement asking that Igbos should be allowed to go, or Southeast, however they call it. But we want to inform them that there is nothing like Southeast. There is nothing like South-South. There is nothing like Igbo should go. We are coming with our map. Biafra is coming with the map. And by the time we finish with the map from tomorrow, we are going to make it public, so that whoever that is addressing those who want to exit Nigeria, those who want to exit Nigeria as Biafra, they will address us properly. They will understand that this is not just Igbo affair. This is not just Igbo cause. This is a Biafra cause, and they must address us as such. I want to also make everyone understand that they have been avoiding mentioning Biafra Liberation Army. They have been avoiding mentioning Biafra government. These are the things they avoid. The Biafra Liberation Army neutralized Nigeria Army, kill them when they come to kill Biafra people. And when they want to report it, they report unknown gunmen. What kind of stupidity and confusion is that? Biafra government, Biafra Liberation Army, and Biafra resistance fighters taking responsibility of neutralizing the terrorist army who come to Biafra land to kill. And this responsibility we are taking because we are neutralizing them. But each time they want to report, they report that it is unknown gunmen. We are not unknown gunmen. Biafra Liberation Army has been unveiled officially by myself during the Helsinki Convention. And also, I would like to address the issue of the images that were being displayed on their social media by the Nigeria Terrorist Army, that they captured about 100 or 30 ESN personnel. I want everyone to understand that the people that were captured has absolutely nothing to do with the Biafra Liberation Army. You can never capture Biafra Liberation Army. You can never go close to Biafra Liberation Army, except those, if any, who want to sell out. They can go to you and you arrest them. But anybody that is in Biafra Liberation Army camp, you can never go close to them. So I want to, inform Biafra people to disregard whatever that you see on social media flying. We are very proud of our men. We are very, very proud of our personnel. They are well trained, well grounded, and they have overpowered Nigerian military, as evidently can be confirmed by the cry of the Chief of Defense Staff. That cry you see is a cry of people that have been overpowered by the Biafra Liberation Army. Our offensive will start tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that the offensive of the Biafra Liberation Army will go to the next level, and it is called Operation Kill the Python. Python danced many years ago, Python 1, Python 2, Python 3, Python 4, and they killed Biafran without remorse. Today, we are going to hunt them down in Biafra land. Anybody wearing that khaki is a Python, and the person, that particular Python must be killed. Again, on the issue of the liberation task, the liberation of the liberation task.
All right, we are back. Today I will. All right, let me start since the PM is talking. The reason why PM brought out this map is this, because even I hear the broadcast will be like say those northern consensus, what they call it, consensus forum. They make the other day be like I don't see broadcast that news. According to them, they say that they should allow the Igbos to go, meaning to say that just the Southeast people to go. Now that's why PM is bringing all this map up, so that If they have it in mind to say make only the Igbo go, meaning if they say the Igbo means that is the five states of Biafra, that is that five speaking southeast. So that is why I PN to bring all this map or to let them know. So not only these people, not be Biafra. Biafra is not an Igbo team. So that is why this map is very, very of importance. Let me bring one up. You see, it's a breaking map of the Idombo state of the United States of Biafra. So if they say make a Igbo go, they say Idombo capital Uyo. So that's to say those of those Idombo where the capital be Uyo, so meaning say they go still go wahala for Boston. Meaning say these people say they say their capital na for Uyo, so meaning say they go still go. So if you are thinking that Biafra is just for only the people waiting for the south, is no, you're not correct. So that is the why I and the taking time to bring all this map. Or more than know where Biafra for start and where Biafra for stop. I've not about the question be like say this man, what if this man whether not be Momodu, Dele Momodu ask we into the other time see this Biafra we dey fight for. So where the Biafra for start and where for stop? All you do response to that question was that any of us people they try to rapper from the beginning where we try to rapper to the ending, and then Biafra for start and then Biafra for stop. So anybody be like say your man they try to rapper, say that they Biafra is, but PM now is not doing the map so that apart from the rapper alone, if you use Oyona, Uyo State, not be Uyo, be Uyo, we are going forward again. Also now, this one is a map of Enugu state of United States of Biafra, the Enugu state map of the de facto government. So this Enugu everybody of this one, so it's very simple for you to agree with. They're not they argue this one. Let's do it for say that they argue with. Let's see. Breaking the map of the 17 coastal states of the United States of Biafra. Let me see if I can read it here. On this map, coastal region of the United States of Biafra, Warri regional headquarters. Well, I Boston. So all those Wafarians, all those Wafarians, they say that well, I don't run, well, I show Warri, the Idiama state, Urobo, Isoko state, Iwere state, Zion tell they say like that. Owerri state, Ikoku, Warri, Idiama state, Ute, Bene, Urobo, Isoko state, Ugele, Izo state. Let me see. Ball state, Brass, South Atlantic state, Sabama, Epi state, Yenegua, Ahuda state, Ahuda, Iworuma state, Iwocha, Ibani state, Bonki, Oguta state, Ubudu, Bonki Muju state, all this name, you fear now. Oguta state. So anywhere you see, or any state where you see like this, don't say your state there. Na Biafra, whether even Itau state, Ekpa, Koro state, until Akpa be this one. Idombo, Igbo state, Akwa Ite state, Calabar people, oye, una full grammar, una full grammar. All right, let's go to the last one. But you can get the map for yourself, please. Very important, so that you can study and know where you domicile. Very, very important. You get the map yourself and know where you domicile. So very, very important. You know, be like saying only unless you read that. Get the map yourself and know where you domicile. Let's go to this final one. Okay, for here. Breaking the map of Ikwomisa state of the United States of Biafra. United States of Biafra, map of 15 countries of Ikwomisa state. Okay, let's dive into it. You're going to see like this. Okigwe, Uhuhu County, Umuaya HQ, Ibekwe Koti, Ubakala Koti, Ulokoro Koti, Ibere Koti, Itiga Koti, Ukwana Washo Koti, Uvukwa Koti, Uselu Koti, it's an original dialect. The IPM they use for all these names. So Oboro Koti, Arimia Oloko Koti, Arugwa Koti, Upe Umumbo Koti, Urata Koti, Avosio Koti, Italiano. I say Italiano. Italiano. Che ci sia? Allora, buongiorno. Io fame. Legit Koti Bodari. I beg, please, everyone watching and listening to us, please try and get each of these map for yourself. It's of high importance, very important. So I don't know if I can take one or two persons so that I can call it a day. Yeah? So I've done 22 minutes. Try to know if anybody want to for this particular matter. Please, I have just 10 minutes left. Please, if anybody want to join me, may just try whether if you join me. Let us just do this. Not me to handle this money broadcast. Let me just put the link. Please, just 10 minutes remaining for me to log out. Let me know if anybody has something to say concerning this map that the PM just launched, because I see jubilation, a lot of people are jubilating, but I don't know if everybody's happy with the map or people reason otherwise, or you feel it's not, doesn't suit to you. So as I told you guys on this platform here, we are here to entertain everybody, no matter your no matter your belief. I don't bother. I don't care. So we have to take everybody. All right, I'm gonna put this here. If you want to call in, you can just let me put WhatsApp number for those who want to call it through WhatsApp. All right, if you are joining me in a few minutes, I'll be logging out. Hannah, good morning, my people. Hannah, thank you. Okwanu Ikonobi Rishe, good morning from here. Right on, sir. More grace. Thank you, sir. Newma Oye, I love you. Thanks. Ahu Ba Biafra Lands, thank you. Good morning, Alexu. Good morning. Elike Sky Cloud, good morning from here. Thank you. So, do you have anyone joining? I don't post that. I don't post that. Peter Obi Andrew Biafra, we are getting home very soon to United States of Biafra. Thank you. Andrew, this is your name, Peter Obi. I don't know videos. It's only when you read the video start. You really forget to change your name after the election. Did you forget? Because right now, people was supposed to not change their status quo. Yes, now. Above all, we say we stand up for the pressure, with the pressures. That was supposed to, because we do where we do, we go nowhere. Yes, now. God knows able to say there's ups and downs. Some things might not be making sense to us, but as far as we know, everything leads to this what we are looking for. So we are here. We go nowhere. 7537. We go nowhere. We are here. We stood by whenever really hot to stood by. So Peter say, I have run my race. Plus 337. Okay, the numbers of put here. All right, number to call in. Please, on the 15th year is Onyedu Day. Make everybody get out back of their mind and make sure you you turn up with us as early as by grace of God. When is that 15? Might look at 15 for put. You can make sure I go day by 8 o'clock. I don't day live that day. 8 o'clock will be live on the 15th. On the 15th, happen to be on Friday. Good, that day will be Good Friday. Yes. On the 15th, happen to be Good Friday. So our leaders coming and by. Let me see if I not to come live, it will be by 8:30 because of the kids they go to school. Okay, Obi Andrew, you want to join? Obi Andrew, your mic is not on your mic, man. You can off your camera or your mic. I have 5 minutes to go now. On your mic. Obi Andrew, wala. Okay. Obi Andrew, good morning from here.
Good morning, Alice. How are you today? How are you enjoying the sit-out from back home?
Yeah, I'm fine, sir.
My brother, our PM has opened the door of success and happiness to Biafrans.
Thank you, sir.
The type of joy that is in me, hearing and seeing the actions, what is going back home for our freedom. I don't know how to describe it. Our PM is one
Yes,
in a billion.
Are you not the one that is answering Peter B. Andrew?
And it's me.
And I said you forgot to change your name now. Why?
How?
Were you once obedient?
Obedient?
Yes. Because it's Peter B. Andrew. You know, during the election, a lot of people change their name to Peter B. Obedient.
No,
And this and that.
that is Obi Andrew. My name is also Peter. It's coincidence that my name is Peter Obi. That Obi there means Obi Ajolo. Yes.
I thought you were obedient. No problem, sir. Sorry, no mess.
Okay, I'm obedient to our Prime Minister.
Okay, I thought you were Peter B. Nigeria.
No, I'm a well-known in IPOB autopilot. Well-known.
Okay, so what do you have to say concerning the Oyindu court case? Or just talk to us in 3 minutes so we can call it.
You see, Onyenu has no case to answer. He has no case to answer. The problem that we think Onyenu has is the so-called DOS and the Nigerian representative in Biafran land, which our PM have addressed their fuck up. So Onyenu being there is not because he committed any offense. He has no case to answer to Nigeria or to anybody at all. So that is it. That is my stand. So they should allow that man to go home and continue where he stopped. And I want to believe that they are hearing it from us, the true Biafrans, who have the mind to restore our United Nation, Biafran. So they have no option than to allow Mas Nnamdi to go home and continue where he stopped. So that is my stand on that.
Are you in Biafra land?
No, I mean, in the UK.
Okay. Thank you. I wanted to ask you, how is the sit-at-home going over there?
I'm following you through social medias. I know I've seen what is the activities there through X, formerly through Twitter, and I have made a phone call across to those people in the homeland, even in Anambra State, and they tell me that everything our PM said is well observed. That the 99% of Biafrans are obedient to our Prime Minister.
Yeah, that is pass mark.
Yes. So I appreciate all of you. for what you guys are doing for the restoration of our great nation, Biafra. We must continue until the final whistle.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate for coming.
Yes. I off my mic from here.
Okay, thank you for your time. All right. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned to this time. I told you guys just 30 minutes because this program was supposed to anchor by Kevin, but she went to serve Nigeria. We be like, see, Nigeria only serve their citizens. Only country be like, see, the rich will get it rich, the poor will get it poorer by the day. And if you get rich by mistake, the police will apprehend you. Ask you, what is your source of income? But when you were poor, no police arrested you for being 40 to 50 years and you are poor. Why did you remain poor to this age? Why did you not work hard during your youthful age? Now, if you are youth, you are working hard, no problem. What kind of country is this? The country is just upside down. I don't really understand. If you are youth, you are working hard, no problem. If you are old, you are poor. I don't really understand what they choose to gain. So I'm going to draw the cut here. Maybe when Kevin have chance, she will definitely come to us. Let me go with this. Everybody needs to go with this ways now from this. I won't bring one person here for a long time. No see.
In my title there, I am a Biafran and I am an unapologetic Igbo man. God damn it. When must Igbo people apologize for everything they do? When must Igbo people give reasons for everything they do? Or you are not. If you are born in Biafra land, you are an indigenous person of Biafra. You may not belong to the IPOB organization, but you are IPOB. You can go and scrape it. You can go and scrape your body and wash yourself with the highest concentrated chemical. It will not wash it off you. Now, my problem with the people who want to be mischievous with this IPOB thing is when you are not able to separate somebody like Simon Ekpa and IPOB struggle. Anybody who wants to be fair to IPOB must never join IPOB with Simon Ekpa. If you really want to talk about IPOB and you follow the statements that have been put out there by the IPOB that was established by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you will know that they have nothing to do with Simon Ekpa and his autopilot movement. Recently, you saw Simon Ekpa being interviewed by the Finnish radio media company, and he claimed that he was representing IPOB, an IPOB that is under the leadership of Mazi Chikedozie, who is the structure set up by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said he is not one of us. But every time you want to speak, you say Simon Ekpa of IPOB. That is very mischievous. Any human being can get up today, and I live in Canada. I can come and say that I am the representative of Igbos in Canada. But am I? The gentleman who was in the plane shouting obedience, obedience, was he sent by obedience? How dare you say that you cannot have an Igbo chief in Lagos? Don't you have Serikin Hausa community in Enugu? Don't you have a Serikin in Owerri? What is wrong with that? Igbos, we have town unions everywhere we go. That is part of our culture, and we can have anything that we want. It is only when people want to. I am sick and tired of this nonsense. We will not stop talking. We will not go and hide in Nigeria. We will not of all this nonsense. And for anybody who wants to be mischievous, it is not fair. Stop being mischievous with this IPOB thing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the real IPOB, they are going about their thing. They never said there will be no election. They never called for sit at home. The criminal, the thief, and the fraud, Simon Ekpa, is doing his own thing by actually presenting him or misrepresenting him the way we are doing it. We are the ones endangering the lives of Igbo people everywhere. The man that said he's going to call IPOB, the man is angry, he's frustrated. What do you want him to say? Okay, did you see IPOB in Lagos? Did you? The day ESN was formed, that was the day we felt like we had somebody defending us. And when this man looks to the left, you should be worried that when this man looked to the left and the right, he didn't see the Nigerian police, he didn't see DSS, he didn't see the military. The only thing that he saw that gave him hope was IPOB. When that is happening in a country like Nigeria, you should be worried. How come it's not dependent on the military? How come it's not dependent on the police? There is something there. And you are angry that he's saying that.
All right, Chidi. Dr. Chidi.
All right. Just see my bring just see my bring this up for us because yes, it has stayed. We heard from the doctor, so hope he's doing fine. So I just this one a part of my greetings to him. No offense, bro. People talk a lot of things. I think as it did the obedience election period, a lot of people say a lot of things. They cannot even go back and watch their videos and hear what they say there. Because now the way things they turn around now, they cannot even compromise at all again. Okay, my people, thank you. Please make sure you share this video. But I don't want to give me super chat. Wait till Apple say because I do live video. That's why I'm doing this for money. I don't give me super chat. I want to give me super chat. Wait till Apple. Please, oh, you to give me super chat. Let me drink coffee. It's cold here. It's cold right here. Someone should give me super chat. I am promoting this propaganda by showing them to us. That's what they did. Now everything that they carry, which propaganda? What is propaganda? King Ezekiel God's wisdom. I talk about super chat. I talk about what is propaganda here. This is I'm just catching clues. This thing has stayed. It has expired. So I'm just catching clues. All those things they said the other time. And nobody is saying that anymore now. I mean, you don't understand what we call. Do you don't know what we call sarcasm? What is the sarcasm in English called? Sarcasm. Where you are just catching clues with something. Now everything that you carry just turn upside down. Me that explain. I don't know which I did. Which you don't tell me. I never get much time. They can't join us again. So based on your do something, your carry upside down, turn out to another thing. So I know if you cash fund, I know if you cash cruise again now. As soon as they give me super chat, they tell me say I dey do propaganda. What are they show for here? Does this exist? It's not past tense. I beg you. Who joined us? One man went to move. All right, one man went to move. Welcome, sir.
Hello, fellow Nigerians.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you, sir.
No, I was just passing by. I saw, a lot of commotion. I thought, what's going on here? What's going on here?
There's no commotion. There's no commotion. We're just catching close with what you guys did before the election. Then,
What did you guys do? What do you mean?
I know what you guys did now during the election. I know you stood for Tinubu, but others are stood for Peter Obi.
Who told you I stood for Nigeria? Why? I wish you people stop saying that.
You defended Tinubu with all your life. I remember I watched various of your videos defending Tinubu whenever someone talks about Tinubu.
I defended Nigeria, and Nigeria won the election. So that's good. So we cannot settle down now and think of how to make Nigeria great. So that's the thing, isn't it?
So do you believe Nigeria is going to be great?
Of course. I mean, it's a certainty. The next the age to replace the American age will be the black age, and that black age will be led by Nigeria. So I think the world is about to enter a Nigerian age, and you can see it coming already.
Okay, Mr. Wama went to. Can you be specific in one achievement of Tinubu administration since he came into office?
You want the achievement of 6 months in administration?
Yes.
Okay, so we've seen the slowing down in activities in terms of militancy, both coming from your quarters and the north. So we've seen that. We've seen the I think for the first time in Nigeria's history, we're actually seeing a fight against corruption, and it's being played out in public glare. We've seen that. And then we've also seen now the first ever, almost in the history of Nigeria's elections, or Nigeria as an entity even, a budget that is actually people-centric. We've seen that. If you look at we've seen, we've seen an impactful kickoff of an administration, really probably for the first time ever. If you look at Dave Umahi, the rapid pace at which he is working, and then you can already see that transformation is already taking place. So if you look at Tunji Ojo, the Minister of Interior, that you phone the embassy, you say you need a passport, and then within 10 minutes, it's already done. So that's it right there. So the federal allocations to the states, it's been the highest it's ever been in the history of that country. So all the hopefully we're having a civilized conversation, by the way. I hope it doesn't degenerate into anything abusive, because I can see somebody smoking Igbo there already. So that usually only. Are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, so I'm a bit concerned. You've got somebody smoking Igbo, so that usually leads only to one place. Yeah, so we are seeing quantum leaps, in the direction of the country just within the space of 6 months. And I think already within the space of 6 months, this guy has already threatened as the possibly the most impactful. It's certainly the most impactful, because the removal of that first subsidy, do you know what that means? That first subsidy removal, it immediately brings back into the fold 40% of the country's revenue, which was also dedicated to that space. It removes arbitrage in that first sector, arbitrage removed from the financial sector, a recalibration in terms of the balancing of the structurings of the country. A lot of things are already within 6 months.
Okay, okay, thank you. Are you aware that Nigeria has become an Islamic state?
Well, I'm not aware. If they sent me that memo, maybe I would have converted to a Muslim myself, but I'm a Jehovah's Witness and I'm a Nigerian, so I'm not aware of that.
So the statement from David Cameron, what do you have to say about the statement from David Cameron?
I didn't hear. What did he have to say?
The statement from David Cameron that Nigeria was among has been officially an Islamic state.
No, I think that is a misconstruction or misconstruing of what he may have said. I didn't get the statement, but Nigeria, ever since Babangida's administration, I'm not quite sure how far back you go into Nigerian politics, but ever since Babangida's administration, Nigeria had already been signed up to the Organization of Islamic States. So Nigeria has always been a member of the OIC, but Nigeria is a member of several other international bodies. So I'm not quite sure that I'm not sure that you can really push that with any credibility. So there's the biggest church probably in Africa is in Abuja. That's Dunamis or something. There's
Okay.
Sokoto, Kano everywhere. So I'm not quite sure.
Okay,
Mr.
I
I'm not sure you can push that with any real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Mama, since you believe so much in Nigeria, when do you plan to relocate to Nigeria? And since you believe so much in Nigeria,
what makes you think I've left Nigeria? What you're making some assumptions.
You are not in Nigeria. I know you don't live in Nigeria.
Who told you that? I never told you my location.
You don't live in Nigeria. You said it during your interview with the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Then you said you live in the Western world long enough. When he asked you how long have you been in the Western world, you said long enough. So that is to say,
the Prime Minister,
and he said your asset, yes, Simon Ekpa, and he said your asset. You remember? He said you live in the Western world long enough. You forgot it?
I've never. I don't know what Prime Minister
Simon Ekpa in Dr.
Simon.
Dame's show when he asked you how long have you been in the Western world, you said long enough. That is to say, you have been so long in the Western world. Maybe that's why I don't really know what is going
I
back
don't
home.
know. That's a long time. I can't recall, any of those sort of things. But you know what
You recall, but I just try to flash it away that you don't.
No, I mean,
I know you're an intelligent man. You are trying to escape
no,
the.
it's
Yeah, I know you very well. I know
no,
you very well.
no.
I watched all your
You
program
know,
with Dr. Dami.
Simon Ekpa is not the first priority. My main thing is how we can pull together, because it's
Yes,
an
that's what I'm saying. Since you believe so much in Nigeria, as a right, me, if I believe in Nigeria, I will relocate back to Nigeria. But I don't believe in Nigeria because Nigeria is not going to work,
why would you?
and it should never work.
Okay,
So
what do you believe in?
me, I
Yeah.
believe in distribution of Nigeria. Let Nigeria be divided. Let everybody have their say because the country is not working anymore, and it cannot work.
Yeah, but what do you believe in terms of a country? What country would you claim as your own?
The country you are living in now,
I'm
you claim
assuming
that
you're
country as your.
Are you a part of
Yes?
that Biafran? Yes. Are you part of? Are you Biafran?
What am I, Biafra?
I'm asking you. Are you Biafran?
What? Why do you ask if I'm a Biafran?
You don't have the confidence to say it. Are you or are you not Biafran?
I'm a Biafran.
Okay, so how come you're not in Biafra land?
Because Biafra is not yet actualized.
It's not actualized.
I will not be in the war zone. No, it's not yet actualized.
Yeah, you're not
in. It's not yet.
All right, but does it exist as a geographical space?
Yes, yes. If you look, if you start this broadcast with me, you will see me.
Don't worry. Don't draw the map.
Bringing up the news.
Yeah,
the map of Biafra.
So don't worry about whatever color drawings you are doing.
It's not color drawing. It's reality.
Yes, don't worry. Don't worry about all that. It's not a reality, by the way. And by the way, Biafra has never. Do you know Do you know what Biafra actually means? That word. Are you there?
Yes, sorry, I have it. Yes, I have a call for you. I'm with you. What do you say?
Yes, I said. Actually, let me not hold your space up. I was just reading past.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I said, do you know what Biafra actually means?
Biafra is freedom of humanity.
So is it? No, forget all that peppy whatever. Do you know that it was just a name created round about that Ojuku? Was it I can go and look for it. It's a name. It's just a random name created.
Okay, let me ask you, sir. Okay, wait. Yeah. Do you know what Nigeria means?
Just to be clear, there has never been anything called Biafra. There was a phase that Ojukwu attempted at a secession, which never really had any traction. So you cannot even describe that phase as Biafra existing at any point in time. So there's never ever been anything ever in the history of mankind called Biafra. So it is something you are aspiring to, but it's not something you are restoring. So it always rankles me somewhat when I hear you guys hop from space to space, talking about the restoration of Biafra. You can only restore something that has previously existed, and there's never ever been anything ever called Biafra.
Thank you, sir. You just nailed it. You just nailed it. Are you aware that Biafra existed for 3 years?
No, I just told you under the Ojukwu phase.
Yes, but now you said that something that has never, but in existence, Biafra functioned as an independent country, independent nation for 3 years, and they held Nigeria to a confrontation war for 3 years. Are you aware of that?
I'm well.
And they have their currency. They have Biafra pounds. They have Biafra currency. They have their national anthem. They have everything. They have their military. They have everything of a nation needs to have. Are you aware of that?
Military.
Yes. You mentioned Ojukwu now. Who's Ojukwu?
What they did not have. What do you mean military?
But you just mentioned Ojukwu now.
Yes,
Who's Ojukwu to
and
you?
I explained
What
to
do you
you
know
that
about Ojukwu? Yes.
yeah, Ojukwu attempted a secession, which did not succeed. So even during the period he was attempting a secession, that region was still part of the wider Nigerian entity. That is how the international community deemed it. So there was never any. If he had succeeded, then you would have said that period in time Biafra had a moment. But he had no. He had, and he did not have a military. He had a group of Nigerian soldiers with a bunch of renegades packed behind them, and they were just Biafra never existed as an entity at any point in time. So just disabuse your mind from that. It was never ever anything at any moment in time, but you can aspire to it. Essentially, what you're looking for is Igbo nationhood, which is a good aspiration. I want a Odua nation too, so I cannot rankle, but I don't object to that, but to say that you are restoring Biafra as something that's never existed, it's just the language is not right.
Okay. How did Nigeria come about? Can you brief? So you know so much about Nigeria. Can you tell us how Nigeria come about?
Well, Nigeria was crafted by the British, a geographical expression, as Awolowo put it.
Yes. The way you narrated Biafra, can you just make like 1 minute and tell us about Nigeria? How Nigeria was crafted to be this one Nigeria we're talking about?
Well, it was you know the history of Nigeria as well as I do. So
I don't know because I don't believe in Nigeria.
well, you don't believe in Nigeria, you carry
So
a passport, you walk,
there was
you live on
yes.
this
I carried the
island,
passport
the
then because it was
education,
imposed on me.
everything
It
that
was
you
imposed on
are.
me by birth.
Who imposed it on you? Everything that you are is a product of that space. The way you think, your education level, how sharp you are, your wit and your gal, and everything that is the composition of you is a result of that mixing of the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Igbos, and all of that meshed together to form that uniqueness, which is the Nigerian expression and which is your expression as well. So don't be too quick
Okay,
to
let me ask you, sir.
everything that you
Forming
are
the
is
Nigeria, was
Nigerian
it
in you.
okay? Now the coming together of Nigeria, forming the Nigeria as you imply, was it in agreement of everyone?
Sorry. Take that logic and transpose it to every country on this planet. How was India formed? How was Pakistan formed? How was the United States of America formed? How was every country, 80% of the countries
Okay.
on this
I
planet,
understand you. Okay, let's
how
leave
were
that
they
aside.
formed? Yeah.
During the formation of this Nigeria, are you aware of a word they call amalgamation?
Yes, carry on.
What did that amalgamation implies?
The bringing together of, yes.
And they said how many years will the amalgamation expire?
Well, are you speculating to the 100-year narrative or
Thank you.
what? Right.
Yes, the 100-year narrative, as you say.
Right.
Yes.
I've got a lot of documents, but like I said, I was just passing by. I just thought I'll catch like about 5 minutes fun with you. But there's a lot of documents that actually that speaks more coherently to what you guys fantasize. I don't know. There's a lot more documentation that paints a more accurate picture than this fantasized narrative. But I can understand why you need the fantasized narrative, because you have a political objective, and then you need something to rally the you need an ethnic beacon which a narrative wraps around in order to pull your people in. So I can get it. It's all propaganda, but really, there's propaganda and then there's facts. They say you are entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to your facts. So the facts are laid out. I've got endless documents that will paint you a picture of how that country works. but I'm happy for you to carry on with your I enjoy the Igbo culture and I enjoy the verve and the energy and all of that. So sometimes I listen in the background and it's just a joy to hear. So don't stop it, but it's all fantasized, whatever, but all in good fun, I'm sure.
You did not really, so you cannot even explain the amalgamation. Okay, it's all good. Because you don't beat around the bush and you never go and never hit the knee of the man. But when it comes to the analyzing the Biafra, you always say Biafra never existed. But I'm talking about the amalgamation that it's a written document that said after 100 years, everybody has the right to determination. They don't want to, they don't want to continue. So you don't put in the straight.
You know, it's an international document, not a Nigerian document.
That is to say, Nigeria is not a Nigerian property; it's an international property.
No.
You understand? Yes. If you say the document is an international document, that's Nigeria is not our property; it's an international property.
No. What I'm actually saying is that if your stance has legitimacy, it is enforceable internationally. So you don't actually need anything within Nigeria in order to enforce your will. If you feel that Nigeria has expired as a nation, and you feel that the legal documents that binds it clearly identifies an expiration date, and you feel that you want to form your own country after the amalgamation has now expired, all you then have to do is just to put your documents together, take it to the international space, and register your country. So you're not seceding from anything because Nigeria has ceased to exist. So you're not fighting out of any place because the place no longer exists. So all you just have to do is to gather your documents together, go to the international space, register your country, and then you're good to go. So I'm not quite sure. I mean, why don't you do that?
So who told you that the supreme leader Mazina they can have not done all of that? You said.
Okay, so then where is the Biafran nation? What's its registration number at the United Nations?
Let someone come to you.
Is it an unregistered country? Is it an online?
DD1, please. Maybe someone wants to speak to you.
No. Actually, Alex, let me leave you guys. Like I said, I just came by just to really have fun. I was only having fun, by the way. You do your own thing. But thanks for having me, Alex.
One of these days, you join us in our Evelyn broadcast. Thank you for coming.
Yes, maybe when your whatever it's called, so is it Supreme Leader or is it are you going the North Korea route, Supreme Leader, or is he
Nnamdi Kanu is our Supreme Leader. Why Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister of Biafra? Yeah. What is it?
Who is the Ayatollah? Do you have an Ayatollah?
I don't know what you call Ayatollah. Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister of Biafra. But you are aware that we have a government in exile. Are you aware of that?
A government in where is it registered? You know.
In the United States, in Baltimore. Do you know a place called Baltimore?
Is registered.
Yeah, in Baltimore. Are you aware of that?
It is recognized by international bodies as an existing country.
Yes, if it's not recognized, it will not give you a place to perform your nation, because that place is a semi-embassy. Because if your country is not recognized, you will not be accepted.
Semi-embassy. What sort of consular services takes place there?
Alex,
it's just all these things, you know. It's like
Alex, forget this guy.
Yeah.
He come to sound as if he's intelligent.
All right.
Go and if you don't know what is called government in exile, please go and make your research and know what is called.
All right. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Settle down.
I'm just telling you. You can't just.
No, it's okay. Let me let you guys get on. Go. Alex, thanks.
Yeah, let's talk. You don't come here and try to be intelligent. They are telling government is exile. You want to pretend like you don't know what government in exile is. Where's your counselor? Where's your this? Alex, leave all these people. Look. You cannot force us to be with you. You see, you've asked him about Nigeria, he's just chopping his mouth. Your forefathers is not there when Nigeria was created. And Nigeria was created by somebody that not even share your culture, even share your skin color with you. created Nigeria, and people of Biafra
From
created
Germany.
people
From
of
Germany.
Biafra, indigenous people created Biafra themselves. It's coming here to say the one that indigenous people create for themselves is rubbish, but the one that a foreigner created is correct. You see, this is a black mentality. You cannot. We are no more animals. This is 21st century. If you think you can tell our forefathers, people are wise up now. A foreigner cannot come. A man that you know nothing about come and created you with somebody that you don't share anything with, and you begin to live with that person. But when your own indigenous people sat down together and create a nation for themselves, you say it's rubbish. You see, we have gone past that stage. All this coming to speak grammar, government, you don't know what government is like pretend. He knows. They know that we are going. They know everything is set up. We are recognized. The world now recognized that we have government in exile, which is valid internationally. So leave all this emotional blackmail. You come to tell us that what he said, Biafra never exists. Does Nigeria exist before the amalgamation? Ask him, who are you before the amalgamation? Let him, if you know your history, at least here that I am in Europe, my children in primary school, they teach them history of their country from 17 something, 16 something, they teach them history. Who are you before 1914? Ask him to explain. He cannot explain. All he says is we have been together with Hausa. This is the rubbish they teach. They think they can come and brainwash us. We've gone past that stage. You cannot tell us this is some older people like my village, the man just died. The man was older than Nigeria. So who is that man before Nigeria? And that man in my village, old man, is older than Nigeria. So this is the problem. People keep coming here. They say, even if we decide today and say we want to change that name, we indigenous people come together and say we want to create our own country. Whatever name we choose, if we like, we choose shit as our name. Nobody who cares. We say we the indigenous people that choose the name. Not somebody, a foreigner, will come and choose name for you and create a country for you. He's talking of India and talking of Pakistan. He's talking of the India. When they created India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, they were together when British left. But immediately British left, they split because they are not the same. But Pakistan went their way, Bangladesh went their way, India went their way. But Nigeria, they all split and change their name, give themselves the name they want to give themselves. But Nigeria, since they put you together, we want to remain like that together. Can't we use our common sense? These people have left us. We are not together before they came. They've left. Let's go back the way we are before they came. We cannot do, but India and Pakistan, Bangladesh, they did it. Then why can't we black people do it? You come here to speak grammar, to pretend as if you don't know what we are talking about. Look, we've gone past, nobody can come here and sweet talk us anymore. We've gone past that stage. We are not good. We cannot come here and emotionally blackmail us that no Biafra, Biafra existed before Nigeria. Who cares? We don't care. Even if Biafra doesn't exist before Nigeria, in 1967, Biafrans give themselves a name and they operated with you just told him during that time Biafra had their own currency. Some countries recognize Biafra. Biafra was doing business with some country. What do you need again? As far as you have a country and some countries in the United Nations recognizes you and is doing business with you. You told him we have our military. Say which military? Then who are the military that fought Nigeria in that 3 years? And he's coming here to say we don't have military. You see all these people just coming to speak grammar and you think we are stupid. We are not stupid. This is why Europeans, you just talk. That's why they undereducate Nigerian people. Nigerian people don't ask questions. So when they come to speak this grammar, in here that I am, this Europe that is a child of 5 years. You can't just talk to a child of 5 years. He will ask you questions. He will continue to ask you questions. He wants to know why you are saying certain things. But here, they just speak to Nigeria. They expect you not to ask questions. When you're asking questions, they say, no, you have to ask questions. That's why reasonable people think. You ask questions. People ask questions. You have been asking a question. Who was Nigeria before then? Well, he said the document. Now you see where you catch him. He said the document said that after 400 years, we can decide about it. He said the document is international. What? So does it mean that international people own us as Nigeria? Are we animals? Those international people with our document, are their documents supposed to be with them? Is the document not supposed to be in Nigeria archive? Why should document that Nigeria signed is going to be with international bodies? That means Nigeria doesn't belong to us. We are being owned by foreigners. That's what he's trying to tell us. So now, since we realize that we are being owned by foreigners, then we want to be on our own. We don't want to be owned. We are not animals. It's only an animal that you can own and give a name. How can somebody create a place for you? Like That's why they keep calling us animal, because it's only that's why when you go, they throw you banana, they throw you monkey, you are crying why they call you animals. They call you animals because they gave you a name and they gave you a place to stay. It's only an animal that can put in a cage and give the animal a name. That's why they do. That's why they keep killing us animal, because they give us a name, they give us a place. So that's why we continue to show us as animal, because if we continue to stay in that place they give us, they still just in those days, in those slavery time, they chain us like animals, chain our forefathers like animals. Our children those days, they put them in cage like animals. So that's the same thing they do now. Forget they've left you, you travel, you go to UK, you study, you start speaking Fune. You think you are still an animal because they own you. You're not free, you're still not free. They only give you a free liberty now because they know you don't have anywhere to run to. You're still the animal. Now you want to decide on your own, you want to be on your own, you want to make decisions on your own, you want to take, listen, somebody's coming here to tell us Biafra doesn't exist. Who cares if Biafra exists? Even if Biafra doesn't exist, we want to exist Biafra now. Now we want to choose our own country now. Who cares? We are tired of this slave mentality. Look at Tinubu. Tinubu was selected. All of them, Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, they all went to United Kingdom before they. That's where they do the election. You think the election is done in Nigeria? The election is done in the UK. That's where they select them. After they go there, they go for interview. They interview all of them and know who they can work with, who can do their bidding more, who is more corrupt. They do. That's where they select. They not select Tinubu. You think your voting count? When you talk, they say if your voting don't count, why are they bribing you? They are bribing you so that you just come out so that the world will think that people voted. They only bribe you to just show yourself in the election to make like you are practicing democracy, that the world will say, okay, they voted. No, that's why they want you to come out. But if you sit at home, nobody comes out. You will know that nothing will happen. What they'll do, they give you money, you just come out and show you want to vote. You see there, you want to vote somebody. No, that voting, that money to come out is just to prove to the world that, okay, they are participating in election, people came out to vote. So there they cannot select who they want to select. But if nobody comes out, they are not going to select anybody. That is the truth. But Nigerians don't know this. Then they tell you don't come out to vote. You think you are stupid. Don't come out to vote. You will see they won't have to select anybody. The only coming out to vote is just to validate the election, to make the world feel like, okay, they are practicing democracy, they are doing election, but they will not select they want to select. And tell you, no, Tinubu win 5 million, Obi win 6 million, this is rubbish. So nobody should come here and try to blackmail us that we are going. We cannot be together. It's not a must. We can be separately and work as a union, just like European Union. In Asia, they have the Asian Union. Then we can separate and be a union. Be your country, be your team. Doesn't mean that if I'm separate from a Yoruba man, I cannot even travel to Dubai if I want to travel.
Mr. Goodman, thank you. Just leave one man went to move, he gets your problem. He just came to anger us. But we know this was one of Tinubu's strong supporter then during the election. I knows him, so make it just carry wahala they go. If you reach Biafra, I go answer. Well, if you reach Nigeria, we find to run around the bush and try to find story around the topic. But when it comes to Biafra, he knows Biafra history. But in Nigeria, I believe so much on. He does not know about the Nigerian. So that's not the All right, thank you. Please, 2 minutes. I told you guys, I don't even know how to reach like this. All right, Didi, thank you for coming. Please, sorry, sir, for the delay. 2 minutes, please. In the evening, I will try to be doing evening broadcast so that movie to get chance to Tomo and Noves. All right, go ahead, sir. Carry this school now. Mr. Didi, your 2 minutes they go. Okay, Mr. Didi is busy. Across, welcome, sir. Please talk to him 2 minutes, sir, please.
Yeah, Alex, how you doing now?
Fine, sir. Yes.
Let me be honest with you.
Sorry, I was just eating myself there.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Mr. Didi. Let her close your go. It's 2 minutes. Please, sorry, sir. You have tried. Yeah.
Like I said, like I was saying, I follow you before, but at a point I have to go away when you try to do otherwise. But thank God your brain is very right now and you are back to track, and I love you so much. You see, this is one thing. Even teeth and the tongue can clash. That does not mean that the mouth will not house them. We are brothers. And what is happening today is what I'm so happy. So we shouldn't, going back to what this Odeoshi Soronsi, is he one man? He doesn't even have name. What is one man more? Now, you remember in Dr. Damage's program, when they invited our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. This same guy was speaking for them when he shunned him. He said, because you come to America or Europe now, he started speaking for them. They born you with phone. So I know him. He's a rubbish guy, including Adolf himself or Dr. Damages. I'm waiting for all of them. Okay. But I want to say congratulations, Alex. What happened yesterday? You see, these are the questions. And one of our brother also, though he has apologized, you are the one that spoke for him, that we should just accept his apology. That's our brother in Italy. What's his name? Critics News or Critics One, I don't know. So we thank God for what happened yesterday, whether we like it or not. My brother, our country don't stand though. Our country don't stand. He said if anybody doesn't want it, let that person go and hug transformer. Kó lọ forí ẹ̀, orí gbogbo wọn ti gbálẹ̀ pátápátá. All these ones that they are doing to our brothers in Lagos and in Kano or whatever they want to do or they are doing already, that one is their business. All we know is that Africa died in Biafra, and Africa will resurrect in that same Biafra. And that was what Prime Minister said yesterday. Whether we like it or not, in principle, Biafra has been announced. In principle, we are just waiting for the final pronouncement, which was the question of Critics News the other time in the space. Okay, you remember that day when you wanted to speak. Okay, so I just want to say congratulations. Let us not bother about all these inconsequential haters. Inconsequential haters. We are going. They will run. They will run. Imagine Uncle Solo Solomon Larasi last week crying. That's to tell you that we have woken up. Imagine the man they call Christian, Chris Babi, also crying. They've already gone. They know that they've lost it. And that's why the senior brother of Obi's vice president, Dati, the senior brother was talking last week that they should allow Igbo. Who is talking about Igbo? Is Igbo Biafra? Igbo is not Biafra. Biafra is a nation. It's a nation on its own. So Igbo is just part of that Biafra. So our brothers are everywhere. My brother, we are champion and we are going to rule the world. That's Europe. A lot of things are there to talk, but because of 2 minutes, I have to respect you, and so that other of our brethren can also talk. Congratulations once again. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Now, so sometimes we have to see our mind will tell us we move ask questions that one day, but it's all good. We move. Like good man to say, don't ask questions. Follow instruction. In
Simple
freedom, don't ask questions. But someone is so angry us now. We must see once here.
But true, Alex. But true. You see, he paid me. I they cry when I see our brothers yesterday. You look at the way they tie their hands at the back. If these people have followed simple instruction, would they catch them like equile? They just catch them like rat. Look at 103 people. They will just go and waste their life. Youth, this will have been so important in Biafra land.
Because that's why people talk. Now youth be the main target. Youth are the target. So whenever they see any youth for scapegoat, they will not spare you, because if anything happen, youth are the only people that can defend their motherland. So that's why when they see opportunity to go after youth, too sweet, because you sweet well. It be like when you go carry a rabbit to do pepper soup. All right, let's move to another person. It is sweet away. Okay, Mr. GD, over to you, sir. Please, 2 minutes, sir. All right, thank you, sir. Oh, Mr. GD, sorry. Mr. Okonkwo just Okonkwo, this is your name. Sorry, sir. I don't pronounce half of your name. Go ahead, sir. In 2 minutes.
All right, Alex, I greet you from the
I bet what
Netherlands.
be on Okonkwo that be on Okonkwo.
Yeah, this is Mazo Okonkwo from the Netherlands.
Okay,
People know me. Thank you.
okay,
All
thank
right.
you, sir. Sorry.
Yes.
Alex, what is happening? If I want to talk, then I'm happy to pick up. What is happening?
No, sorry,
Please,
Mr.
can I
Didi.
come?
It's Mr.
Didi,
Okonkwo just you keep on the private chat that is want to drive.
Didi, allow me. I'm going to work, sir.
I have spent almost 1 hour. I was driving from Amsterdam to my city. When I
I know,
entered
sir.
it.
You know,
Right now, I
that
want to
man don't want
enter.
the reason why. Sorry, Mr. Didi. The reason why I engage that man is that man is not ready to engage another person. That is why when I say that he don't want to.
I will speak only 1 minute because I'm getting back to work right now.
Oh, go.
So let me just.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. First of all, Alex, I want to applaud you for your good job. But one thing that was what have been disturbing me. That non-entity where you allow that to take every time, all the time that people are supposed to take to contribute something. That guy who don't even know where he's coming from. I don't know what his name. The one that's speaking Efune, whatever. Because I like it when you were asking him. When you were asking him, but that guy is a non-entity. He don't even know anything. Even when you ask him if he can relocate to Nigeria, can he be proud enough to tell people wherever he's staying that he's from Nigeria? If he's saying that the African time has come and he should start from Nigeria, can he listen to the? I think he's on the social media. You see how people ridicule Nigeria. Now, all the questions you ask him, I could have asked him, do they have history in Nigeria? Because he's talking about there's nothing like Biafra. Biafra have not existed. That man is just a confused person. That is just what I want to say. And if he can hear this, later on listen to this, he should go and ask himself a question because he's useless. That's just what I want to say. And he's a liar. Look at all the questions you people are asking him. Even when he came to Dr. Damage, Dr. Damage show, he was, the PM asked him some questions. He was just ranting. And you reminded him of that. He denied it, said he couldn't remember again. Do you understand? So such a person is supposed not to be giving him enough, that is such a time, to waste people's time. That's only what I want to contribute. More grace to your elbow, my brothers.
Okay,
Have a nice
thank
day.
you so much, sir. You know, sometimes I've told you, Vanilla over the verse for me, say, I give those kind of people a long time to speak. I don't want them to come here that we cut them off like the way they are doing to me if I go to their show. So I prefer to just engage you. Yeah, you know, when you want to talk to them in their show, they will cut you off. But me, I don't like that. I prefer them to just come and anything they get from when they hear the proceed now, and they will get tired and they will run away. That's something they do, mommy. I like the
when you are asking somebody relevant question and he's dodging it, you know that person is just
that will show that the man know what he's doing now. Because when you ask him about Biafra, we answer you correctly. And you know about Biafra, we tell you about Biafra, what he don't know, he will say he knows it. And I'm asking about government, yes, I don't know anything about government, yes, he's talking about that. So you know that
Biafra does not have army. Who fought Nigerian soldiers there?
My papa. My papa.
Such a person, you don't need to give him even 30 minutes too much. I mean, 30 seconds is too much for him. But anyway, I appreciate your good work anyway. I'm one of your followers anyway. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't come in to talk. Just like people
I don't really
mentioned,
have time to do live video. I just let me do 20 minutes before one man went to show come here. They try to impose Tinubu on us. So that is why I just engage him. I like
just
to
like
do
when
the
you mentioned, just like when you people are talking about critic news, who is now gospel news. When I started following that guy, I started noticing that he is not for Biafra. He's just there to make money. Even sometimes when he wants to talk something, the background, I used to comment, he will attack me. I now decided to unfollow him. At the end, next thing again, he started hiding himself because he is not fighting for that agitation. He was there just for his stomach or his pocket. But anyway, time shall tell. So have a wonderful day, my dear. Let me get to work.
All right. Thank
Send
you,
me hi
sir.
to send me
Thank
well
you.
to Mazo Comfort. Mazo Comfort,
Okay.
please. Can we get in touch?
Okay, I will just send me your. You still have my number. I will send it. How can I reach you then?
My number still exists. If you still have the
Okay,
same number, then I will call you.
thank you. Okay, just give me a call later. Thank you, sir.
It's all right, my dear. Have a
All
nice
right,
Okay.
day.
all right.
Mazuko, go over to you, sir. Please, 2
Thank
minutes, sir.
you, Alice. Alice, thank you so much. I just want to appreciate you, and also to thank everyone who have participated on this platform today. I've been following. I follow everybody, but at the time on the platform, you can see I went low because of some threats. So Alice, let me start. This kind of people, when they come to your platform, you must always ask them who is one Nigeria. That is the point. That man claims to be a one Nigerialist. Let us be specific. If I am an Igbo man, you can identify me by my food or whatever thing that I put on as a costume. And you can identify a Fulani man, you can identify an Ado man, and let me say, our Yoruba people. And they truly know that they are not Igbos, they are not Yoruba. We can identify our differences. Then what is one Nigeria still doing? I want to tell our people that are listening to the voice of that man who have spoken. I don't know who he is. I could remember these are one of the people when the Finland called Simon for an interview. They are already on Dr. Dame's platform, giving a fake news that Simon Ekpa have been arrested. These are the sort of the people. You are asking him, he twisted that they don't know who the Prime Minister of Biafra is. These are liars. If your defense minister of Nigeria can cry out for the effort that Simon Ekpa have been doing, and you claim that you don't know who Simon Ekpa is, you don't know who the Prime Minister is, you don't even know that the Biafra had been existing. There is one of our brother who cleared it all here. Before the amalgamation of Nigeria, who are you? If you're a Yoruba, that are the questions that we have to ask this kind of people. These are the things I want to tell our people. Biafra have been in existence. Oduduwa Nation have been in existence. The people that are not in existence are the Fulanis who emerged in that zoo called Nigeria to disturb the peace of the people. But we have 3 ethnic groups. Even in our currency, it is written clearly Wazobia. So from that, we can know who are original, the indigenous people of that territory that we named Nigeria after the amalgamation. You asked him what is amalgamation, and he was not specific to tell you what amalgamation is. Amalgamation simply means you will then we'll go to the market and sell it. It's a combined business. So Nigeria is a business. Let me ask him, if he's listening, who is a Nigeria? Where is Nigeria? Where was Nigeria born? That's what the question we must ask ourselves. So in that clarity, there's never a time we have to say one Nigeria. It can never stand. Thank you, Alex, and may God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate. Jeff Obi, longest time. No, see, it's very important to remember that our PM stated that every state must manage their resource. Currently, the Fulani is managing all the resources. Now, sooner, for Delta State, all our resources, we don't know where they get up pack all of them. And Fulani, they get 100 year way for our own state. Maybe like nobody for the state get any year way. All right, Jeff Obi, thank you. Mr. Goodman, you still with us? Please, your closing remark. Okay, Mr. Goodman, is DDA. Did you have time to talk? We should just draw the cut here because okay. Oh, thank you all for coming, Mr. Okunko. Thank you, sir, for coming. I really appreciate. Meanwhile, Operation Python Must Fall is still going on right now. So, and today is the Supreme Leader Mazinam the Kano holiday. Please keep it holy, and please on the 15th, by 8 o'clock, I will be live. That is the day Oyedu will be released. Everybody should go and buy their wine, champagne, any kind of brand of drink where you be saying the drink. We will make sure that broadcast will start it from 8 o'clock till our leaders step out of the dungeon, got into his Papa land. We'll be live. No matter how much it takes us, we'll be live and witness the movement, everything about our great leader. All right, thank you all for coming. Mazuku, I really appreciate you. We'll move from here.
And your support has brought us where we are today. We have also listened to the Elders Forum of the Northern Elders Forum statement asking that Igbos should be allowed to go, or Southeast, however they call it. But we want to inform them that There is nothing like Southeast. There is nothing like South-South. There is nothing like Ndi should go. We are coming with our map. Biafra is coming with a map. And by the time we finish with the map from tomorrow, we are going to make it public. So that whoever that is addressing those who want to exit Nigeria, those who want to exit Nigeria as Biafra, they will address us properly. They will understand that this is not just Igbo affair. This is not just Igbo cause. This is a Biafra cause, and they must address us as such. I want to also make everyone understand that they have been avoiding mentioning Biafra Liberation Army. They have been avoiding mentioning Biafra government. These are the things they avoid. The Biafra Liberation Army neutralized Nigeria army, kill them when they come to kill Biafra people. And when they want to report it, they report unknown government. What kind of stupidity and confusion is that? Biafra government, Biafra Liberation Army, and Biafra resistance fighters taking responsibility of neutralizing the terrorist army who come to Biafra land to kill. And this responsibility we are taking because we are neutralizing them. But each time they want to report, they report that it is unknown government. We are not unknown government. Biafra Liberation Army has been unveiled officially by myself during the Helsinki Convention. And also,
Mazio, I'm going already. My back is even down, just 30%. Good morning, sir. I just have to for you to just say hi.
Oh, sorry, I beg you. I thought that I look at the time now, but it is over the time that we normally close. But I saw you like that's why I came in.
You know, Karen was not around. Karen was what I wanted to do the broadcast, so she was not around. So I just she cannot make it because she deserved the Zoom. Yeah, so I just
you said it the other day that she's doing her service.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wish her well, my brother.
1 minute, please. Your friend was here before. One man went to move.
Oh, he was here.
That is one thing. So I came into this time. One man went to move. Was here with us.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Just greet us.
No, Charlie, my brother. As we say it here, Charlie, my Charlie's. I agree to now. I say, make you all be together, make everything good for us, make our aspirations and hope in the Lord and our faith guide us, and let what we want come to us. In the name of Chukwu Kikabiama, may God bless Mazen Nambekanu. On the 15th, he will be appearing in the court, in the zoo court. And he is going to win as he continues to win. He will win them and continue to win and continue to win until these people are tired. They're supposed to allow him go. But they are so proud and so filled with shame that, oh, if you release this man now, the world, it seems that he has conquered them. Definitely, the man was set out to conquer them, and he is there to conquer them. So we must support him and pray for him. Pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. Pray for all the mothers and fathers in Biafra land and around the diaspora. Our youths, our ladies, young ladies, our young men, young boys. May God continue to protect and bless them. Those in Biafra land that are suffering, incurring and swallowing the wickedness of the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. May God give you the heart to continue to survive it. His protection, I ask that he must give us so that we will get out of this mess, and in his mercy, Biafra will come for us. I say, may Chukwu Kikabiama bless all of you. May Chukwu Kikabiama restore your pockets. May Chukwu Kikabiama make you fruitful for every time that you spent to preach the gospel of Biafra. I remain your Diakwara. May Chukwu Kikabiama bless you. Thank you for having me, my brother.
Thank you so much, Ogama. Sorry, sir, not give you enough time. I know you before because I just saw it. That's why I wanted to play that video and end it. So sorry, sir. Lord, why are you the call? Lord, why are not late today? You know, this is your thing for away because you know we are not be doing it because Kevin the service now, so
Alex, I apologize. I sincerely apologize to all our listeners. Lord, my brother Lord, Helen Peters, many of them that I cannot remember that must have expected us to come out today to speak.
Yeah, definitely was here too.
Speak. I say I am sincerely sorry for not coming to it, but next time it will not happen. Forgive me, my people, and may God bless all of you.
Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate. Let's go with our with music. Always that draw the curtain. Lord, I agree to you. You late come today, no problem. You know, Kevin, maybe I will try to deeply broadcast. Maybe Kevin can be handling it. Maybe that will be better since she's serving. All right, thank you, Gamas. We'll move from here.
It's Unveiled.
There's so much with Biafrans, Umokoko, mad people everywhere. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he depend me, oh, he depend me, oh, he depend me, oh, this your G, he depend me, oh. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth, yeah. He depend me, oh, Mama, he depend me, oh, in this G, he depend me, oh, Sabotu has he depend me, oh, for you. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. Obi daddy, obi them fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, we're not going to fess. When we talk about our freedom, we're going to fess. When we talk about our freedom, we're going to fess. Yeah, he depend me, oh God. Mama, he depend me, oh God. In this your G, he depend me, oh God. Sabotu has he depend me, oh God. Biafra voice, 247. Love you, we love you, Reggie, me blood, brother man, you know. We go Chris, Giamacca, Ogarov, Rastaman of God. Love you, yeah. Biafra, you know. Ikuku, bad guy, you know. Water master, love you. I can't have a go hard. I get down away from the feet. All them enemies of Biafra, mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, now go to best. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom.